Gonna do some more ranching of slimes. Now remember, yeah, this time I was supposed to go up here and find more of the Dark Roosters to add to that machine. Ooh, hey, no. No, fuck. Anyways, I've been thinking more about Trump, and like, it doesn't like... I really began to like sort of like Trump for the stuff that he says, and I guess I prefer to think that he's genuine and stuff. But still, I cannot help but think that it's part of some bigger globalist plan. And yeah, you can call me a crazy conspiracy theorist, but hey, Trump is a crazy conspiracy theorist nowadays. He called out the conspiracy against him and against the American people, and well, I'll add the rest of humanity, and especially like people of the West. So it's not just against him and his supporters that there's a globalist conspiracy, whatever. Trump has been saying a lot of good stuff about exposing how crooked the system is, and at the same time there's all these WikiLeaks revelations, and well, the same process has been going on for quite a few years with Snowden's revelations about NSA spying. But it's like, well, I remember back in the 90s, NSA was called no such agency, and it was deemed like a crazy conspiracy theory. It's like, ha ha ha, you believe that the NSA exists, you're crazy, you're stupid, ha ha ha. But nowadays everybody knows it exists, and that was just another conspiracy theory that accidentally turned out to be true. So anyways, like, there is this concept of externalization of the hierarchy, which is also a book by some New Age Luciferian from the early 20th century called Alice Bailey, and it is related to the United Nations and all that, but that's another story. But anyway, the externalization of the hierarchy, yeah, that's a mouthful. It's basically the idea is to reveal to the masses how corrupt the system is and how corrupt the people is, and that is to make a new system that is possibly even more corrupt, but it will be too late for the people to know, or maybe it is like somehow less corrupt, but it's just purely evil. Because, well, I guess you can say that our current system is evil, and I wouldn't disagree, but maybe it's more like it's not 100% dedicated to evil, because there's a lot of incompetence as well, and a lot of people, like, stuff that's not really evil. Yeah, there's also like, there is still some room to do good if that's what you want. But like, I think the new system that the globalist, Luciferian, whatever they are, they want to create, it's that is like wholeheartedly evil, and they worship Lucifer or whatever crazy stuff they believe in. And because like the point with this plan that they have, externalization of the hierarchy, is that, I guess I'll just shoot chickens there. Like, they will show to everybody, like, look, Hillary Clinton is corrupt, and look how she stole the election from like the Democratic presidential candidacy from Bernie Sanders, and now like Trump is pointing out how crooked she is, and how Bill Clinton is a rapist, and Hillary has been protecting him, and there's all this stuff coming out. Hey. No, that's an old one. Okay, it's not one of the dark chickens. So yeah, that's like they want everybody to know how bad it is, and they want the people to call for revolution and stuff like that. But then is the old Hegelian dialectic. I hope you've heard of it. Thesis, antithesis, synthesis, or problem, reaction, solution. Like, let's say they want to, institute a, I don't know, openly satanistic Luciferian world system. That means that they want people first to, because normally everybody would be like, well, sane people would be like, what the fuck, well, why are you bringing Satan and Lucifer into this? Like, they would be, but now, like, if people see it, that if people are led to believe that both carrots, lots of carrots, that both the like democracy and the traditional systems we've had, whether it's like aristocratic class system or monarchy and all that, like, they're all flawed to the core. So then people will be asking for, okay, give us a new solution, give us a new revolution, and yeah, people are realizing that socialism isn't any better either. So yeah, the people want change, and then the globalist elite, like, it won't be Hillary Clinton or even George Soros, since clearly, like, everybody who is paying any attention know who they are. But there are some people in the shadows. You can call them Jews, or you can call them Illuminati, or even reptilian shapeshifters. I don't care what you wanna call them, since I don't know who their identities are. But I think it is implicit that there is some sort of hidden elite, and everybody has a different idea who they are, and I'm not gonna comment on that since I don't know who they are, and I think it's counterproductive to argue over it. I do think it's not counterproductive to just discuss it, who they might be. But like, people get so, I don't know, excited, like, what? You're not saying it's the Jesuits, then you must be a Jesuit tool yourself or something, because like, I'm not a Jesuit, maybe the Jesuits control everything, I don't know. Maybe it's just like the giant ass in the sky that is the evil overlord of this world. Yeah, I think I'll stick to that. It's the giant ass. Yes, the grotto. Yes, I got somewhere this playthrough. Anyway, but back to the externalization of the hierarchy and stuff, because there was this one letter, allegedly this letter written in the 19th century by Albert Pike, a Freemason and allegedly one of the founders of KKK, Ku Klux Klan. And okay, this place is so empty. So anyway, Albert Pike allegedly wrote a letter to some guy called Mazzini or something. I think he was also a Freemason and he was Italian. But anyway, the letter, you can just go Google it, like Pike's letter to Mazzini, Mazzini, I think the name. This place seems useless. There's nothing here. So anyway, this letter, it depicts like, it was written before World War One, and it depicts like 2 world wars and then the 3rd World War, and but like one part is particularly interesting is like something they will unleash the nihilists and the atheists, and these revolutionaries will cause all sorts of havoc, but in the end the regular people get rid of them, get like really fed up with them, and then they will exterminate them, and somehow this mayhem, I guess it makes the people basically lose their soul and their their decency. Because like they just destroy this completely immoral person. Like it's not like, of course, immoral to get rid of them, but like I guess like they go too far. It's like Friedrich Nietzsche said that when you fight against dragons, be careful that you don't become a dragon yourself, or something to that extent. So I think that's what the letter alleges or hints to. So then this, so yeah, basically they want there to be this like really deprived and degenerate revolutionary class, which should sound familiar right now. Like this was written over 100 years ago, and I think it sounds very much like the social justice warriors and the far left, and even like Hillary Clinton's and all these people. And they don't, yeah, it's, well, whether or not like this letter is accurate or not, I don't think it's like, I don't think Hillary Clinton is the one who is supposed to rule over the world or anything. She's just like a, I don't know if you can call her a puppet, but like a high-end a manager to the system, like the chairman, chairpersons, and the CEOs. There are other people, but like people like Obama, Hillary Clinton, George W. Bush's, both of them, they were like, yeah, they were managers of the system. Fucking degenerate scum. So, Lord, hey, you. Die. Yes, I need more of this stuff. Where was I? I was too distracted by the slimy slimes. So anyway, people like Hillary Clinton, they're just the managers, they're not the owners of the system or anything, in my opinion. So they want, so I think like, so yeah, like Trump is I think Trump is part of the plan to expose how corrupt the system is. And I'm not saying like maybe he doesn't really know that he is being used for something like this. Like he might be like genuine in, maybe he is genuine when he says like he would put Hillary Clinton in jail. I don't know. Yeah, so anyway, like part of this agenda that Trump is working for, witting or unwittingly, is, like I said, is to make everybody know how crooked the system is, and then destroy the system and bring forward a new system. And like, and yeah, like maybe your initial reaction would be like, yeah, the current system is wrong, so what's wrong with a new system? But it's like, if it's basically the same people who created this flawed system that we have, that is still like has some decency to it, they will make an even worse system probably, like at least for people with, let's say, morals and backbone. Because I really, yeah, I think the people who, the globalists, they don't, their only value isn't money. I think they really do believe in, they either like worship Lucifer or Satan or something, or they want to become like Lucifer or Satan. I think that's their value system. As crazy as it sounds, but they're clearly crazy people, since they've been causing all sorts of wars and mayhem and stuff for a long time now, so it shouldn't be like a shocking revelation. Wait, am I supposed to shoot one more? No. So yeah, like this is why like if I was American, I would vote for Trump, because there is still the possibility, because I don't think that the elite really want Trump to be president. I think they really don't want him to do that, but I still think for all practical purposes he is working for them, even if he doesn't know it. So yeah, maybe it's sort of stupid of me to say I will still vote for him, but at least like, because I'm not saying I have all the answers, so I could be wrong about something, some of this, and so many carrots. So maybe, just maybe, I don't know, like voting for him does make a difference if enough people vote for him. Chickadoo, do you eat chickadoos? Nope. So sad. Hey. Yeah. Hey, you. Not you, tabbies. You can go fuck yourselves. Fuck you, you fucking idiot. Because I need one of those phosphor plorts for that device thingy. Ooh. Yeah, you die. Yeah, you should check out the letter, like, and there's a Albert Pike's letter to Mazzini. Like, there's of course all sorts of claims on the internet that it's fake, and it sounds very plausible, but still, like, when you look at the letter and it's been written like a long time ago, so it sounds like even if Albert Pike didn't write it, somebody with some inside information did. Because, like, yeah, that's one of the ways, like, if you cannot just make some evidence disappear, you make the evidence sound like it's a hoax or something. Because yeah, like, so I guess my advice on like Trump is still that, yeah, I think if you have the right to vote in the US election, you should vote for Trump, but don't hold your breath. Like, don't waste all of your energy and money and stuff supporting him, since it most probably won't matter, because he is there to bring down the system. And yeah, I agree that the system is crooked and it should be brought down, but brought down, like, then we should be clear, like, before we bring down the system, we should be clear, like, what yeah, before we bring down the system, we should have like a clear idea of what kind of new system we're gonna build. Like, if your computer is old and crappy, but it still works, you shouldn't throw it away or sell it before you bought a new one. That's basically it, because like the system that the globalist elite, the people behind people like Hillary Clinton, and I think you could say it's just George Soros, and well, of course, the Rothschilds. I think that some of the WikiLeaks stuff has also leaked that. Ah, okay, so this actually does work. That's good. Fuck. Oh fuck! I have to go fast. Yes, nobody got this crap. So yeah, it's not just like, yeah, or maybe people like George Soros and the Rothschilds, they are on top of the pyramid, as it were, or maybe not. But yeah, that's like, because like, just if you look at all of the big picture that's been going on, all of these revelations, whether it's from Trump or from Snowden or even Julian Assange, and they do suit a certain agenda to bring down the West and the status quo, and yeah, to a certain degree it should be brought down, but I guess it should be like brought down in a very fuck it. It should be brought down in a controlled manner by well-meaning people, instead of the same evil people who have fucked up the system we have right now. Because yeah, it's not like I really do want to like Trump, and I like some of the stuff he says, but I don't know, if you stop for a moment, instead of just like fighting for like, yeah, I'm gonna vote for Trump, I'm gonna support Trump. What's this? Like seems like fun. Yeah, like if you look at it rationally and calmly. Huh? Ah, okay. I didn't know there's like crap like this. I thought it was just okay. I don't care. Like, if you look at the situation rationally, what's going on, and like, don't get too emotionally attached to Trump, because like, yeah, I saw some person on the internet said like, I donated $500 to Trump's campaign, and it's like, he's a fucking millionaire. Does it really make any fucking difference if you give him? It's like peanuts to him. And yeah, I do think, because so as long as like Trump is doing stuff that makes sense, I would support him, but still be a bit like cautious and see where it's heading. That's all I'm gonna say. Because like, yeah, there's one theory that I've heard from several different sources that neither Trump or Hillary is gonna win. Like, there's gonna be like not a mistrial, it's not a trial, but like it's gonna be a hung election. Like maybe both are deemed unqualified. Maybe Hillary's gonna die or go to jail, and Trump is gonna get disqualified for whatever, tax evasion, who knows, or groping an ass that he may or may not have done, and then I don't know, Obama is gonna stay for a third term, or who knows, or maybe there's gonna be some sort of war between Russia. I don't think it's gonna happen yet, like not this year at least, but because it is mostly scripted. Like, I'd really like to believe in Trump and stuff, since he's a candidate, the first candidate in a long time who actually says things that make sense. But that's why it's like, at first I was happy, like he was saying, yeah, it's a conspiracy against the American people and the media is controlled, like stuff like, yeah, I've known that for years. But the fact that somebody in such a mainstream, what the fuck? Such a mainstream figure has said it, I think it sort of proves that, wait, there's something more to it. Like, if people who didn't know about it before, they hadn't been paying attention and to what is going on. So I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna make the pond finally. Okay, how does this water work? Okay, maybe I can like shoot the evil ones with this and make them clean, sort of like Mario Sunshine style, Super Mario Sunshine. But whatever, like, yeah, I don't want to ramble on any longer, so like, it's all contrived, the system. Don't buy into it. Like, you can follow it like you follow a movie or a wrestling match, but don't think it's real, because it's not really real.